Why is it so hard to get fully back on Max Holloway having chances to win fights, right? Because, after he won against Justin Gaethje, knocking him out, right, he called out Ilia Topuria, right? And everybody was like, hey, we hating on Topuria right now. But then when you get down to the real conversations about how the fight will go, a lot of people saying Max is going to lose, right? Hey, what's going on, fight fans? Hey, this is Coach D, the Wild Man, coming at you again with another episode of Coach D Media. Now, you know I do with Coach D Media. I talk about all things combat sports related, from the highs to the lows. All right, let's go ahead and get back into it. All right, by now, everybody done seen UFC 300. Actually, it was way better than I thought it was going to be. A lot of good fights. I'm not saying the whole card was a killer, but they had some good fights that we can go, okay, that wasn't that bad. Aljamain Sterling, he got away with a solid victory. I ain't like I said a great victory, but it was a solid victory. Freaking Bobby Green, he did some real damage, right? So we had some good fights. But today we're going to talk about Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje. Now, everybody's already talking about it, so it's not like I'm going to say anything new, but I really have an issue. Okay. Why is it so hard to get fully back on Max Holloway having chances to win fights, right? Because, after he won against Justin Gaethje, knocking him out, right, he called out Ilia Topuria, right? And everybody was like, hey, we hating on Topuria right now. But then when you get down to the real conversations about how the fight will go, a lot of people saying Max is going to lose, right? In particular, Luke Thomas, right? Luke, sometimes you gotta wonder where he's going, right? But he made some good points, right? But at this point, can't we not give Max Holloway the benefit of the doubt that with enough time, he can come up with a game plan that he might be able to get some things done? Luke was like, there's no way Max can win, and he was just rattling off, Topuria can do this, Topuria can do that, Max can't do this. He said Justin Gaethje didn't do nothing that he was supposed to do to beat Max. Like how come Max couldn't just simply outfight Justin Gaethje, right? It's always got to be Max did something, Justin Gaethje didn't do something that Topuria is going to do, right? We all know Justin Gaethje hits hard. He probably hits equally as hard as Topuria. So we can't say Topuria is going to hit harder than Justin Gaethje. I doubt that, right? Now, Topuria is got a good ground game, but Justin Gaethje is a high level wrestler, right? So it's even a lot of tools that Justin Gaethje got, Topuria has, and vice versa. So I don't think Max is going to be outclassed against Topuria. Not like everybody trying to make it out to be that, that he didn't just do something that nobody else has done. We forget Dustin Poirier beat Max when they fought, I think the second time maybe. I don't know, the first or second time. The last time they fought, freaking Dustin Poirier beat Max, right? But Max was coming up from 145, so he wasn't a solid 155er yet, right? Then he becomes a solid 155er and knocks out Justin Gaethje, who knocked out Dustin Poirier. So that circle proves that Max can get it done with enough time and enough preparation, right? But we don't want to give it to him. We don't want to say that he got lucky with Justin Gaethje. What are we doing? What are we doing? Max put on some of the best fighting we've ever seen. He says he's the best boxer in the UFC, and he proved it again. That point down and let's get it in the middle of the cage has been an iconic staple of his career. And now he just put another stamp on it by beating Justin Gaethje. I can't remember the last time Gaethje got knocked out, if he ever did get knocked out. But he got knocked out by Max. Okay? So we got to kind of give fighters chances who've shown them they can get stuff done. Max has been one of the best to ever do it for a minute, right? Yes, he couldn't get past Alexander and Topuria did, but that's it. That's the only connection they got when it comes to fighting. That's really the only connection, right? So we gonna have to stop. We gotta put more respect on Max Holloway's name now. Give him a chance to give him a chance to get beat. He gets beat, then you got something to say. But he just came off one of the best fights ever, right? It's got to be in the top 3, top 5 for sure. I'm willing to put it in the top 3 best fights of all time, best fight of all time, because A, who he fought, B, how he fought him, and then knocked him out. Max Holloway broke Justin Gaethje's nose in the first round with a spinning heel kick that was spinning back kick that was with no room to throw it. He just jumped up and spun around and caught it. Yeah, Justin Gaethje was coming in. Come on now. And that was the start of the end. After that, he picked him apart and pieced him up and got up out of there. Right? Best display for baddest mother effer ever. But now when it comes down to him calling out Topuria, now people say maybe he can't get it done. Come on now. Come on now. We need to knock that crap off and give the man the credit that he's due. He put himself in the stratosphere. I don't want to say reinvented himself because he's Max Holloway and he's the man that gets it done, right? We still focus on how he couldn't get past Alexander in 3 shots. I get it. That's saying something. I get it. But Alexander got 2 knockouts. So Max realized, okay, it's his time to get back in the game. Since Alex looks like he's going to be up out of there, right? I'll probably called out freaking Alex before Topuria, but hey, Topuria did knock out Alex, so I get it. Hey, Max Holloway made the perfect reason to call him out and say, hey, I just knocked out Justin Gaethje, who knocked out Poirier, right? So why wouldn't I get Topuria? So makes sense, man. But yeah, man, put some daggone respect back on Max's name and stop thinking he can't come up with a solution to get stuff done. He's one of the best to ever do. His chin's still holding up, right? So I don't think he's been knocked out yet. I think he got knocked out once for the first time in this fight, I think, right? So come on now. We need to go ahead and just pump the brakes, Luke Thomas. Pump the brakes. Let's see if we can get this fight, right? Let's see how it unfolds before you just go ahead and say Max can't get it done after what he just did. Who can doubt Max after this fight, right? At very least, the benefit of the doubt that he could win. Don't just flat out say he can't when he's solving problems like this, right? So that's what I gotta say, man. Like I said, I wasn't gonna say a whole bunch. I've been busy and nothing is really getting my blood pumping, to go ahead and do a killer podcast. Max winning, yeah, that was a good one. Just finally got to it. So, and then Luke Thomas just sealed the deal and made me go, look, I go ahead and do this. Because, we ain't gonna let Max go out like that after the performance he just put on, right? Put some respect on Max Holloway's name, and he's earned it with this fight. At least he's earned it with this fight. You could say if it wasn't this fight, yeah, maybe because of Alexander, but not after this. See what I'm saying? All right, it is what it is. Hey, this is Coach D, doing what I'm doing, calling it like I see it, talking my share of shit. To hear from me again, peace out.